Hey guys, what's up? This is Sarah Julian, the sassy entrepreneur, coming at you again. And today we want to talk about this exciting project being launched on the Solana blockchain this evening, May 1st, around 8 p.m. Eastern, called the Soul Heist, guys. Soul Heist. If any one of you have ever seen that Netflix show Money Heist, this whole coin and this whole ecosystem is based around that show. So, needless to say, it's gonna be super duper exciting, guys. So much money making potential in this coin. But I'm gonna pass it over to my boy Rabu. He's gonna break it down for you, and once he's broken it down, then I'll come back straight to you guys. See you on the other
Jump
side.
on today and share some information with you guys that we get pitched on stuff all the time. Some of y'all, many of y'all, reach out to my assistants. They hit me up on Telegram. They hit me up on Instagram. They hit me up on Facebook. Thank God I don't have TikTok. They'll probably be hitting me up on that too, or Twitter for that matter. And they're always pitching opportunities. And one of my mentors said, Rabu, get good at saying no, because everybody's going to always want your money and always try to get you to put your money into something. They want you to put your money into something. So get good at saying no. And
Yep.
and but I do look at things that make sense. You know, that I think is going to win. And trying to tell you, when you know we found out about this, I was like, and I'm not a token fan. Trying to tell them, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I remember when things actually fall on my doorstep all the time, or Rabu, and we always throw ideas out, and I always hold back on different tokens when it comes to Rabu, because 99.9999% of the time he actually just says, "Hey, don't even talk to me about it. I hate tokens." It never pans out for me. So, but yeah, I asked him for his opinion on this, and it actually took a few weeks. And then after that, he was like, "Hey, this could be very, very big."
But the hell it could be very, very big. People are going to make millions of dollars with this damn token. And we're not telling you to buy anything, not a damn thing. You know my motto. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, because I don't want you to tell me what to do with mine. But we're going to tell you what we're doing and what we know a whole bunch of, like in Asia right now, and Canada and Latin America, and the Emirates. It's thousands of people waiting for May 1st. And me and Twan, we're not missing out on this. So you don't have to do anything. You can watch this video, laugh, joke, whatever, but we're not missing out on this. And it's going to be astronomical. This is one of the biggest things I've ever seen, ever.
Yep, absolutely. So, I mean, Rabu, if you want, I can actually just pull up from the site and actually give everyone a brief idea of what it's all about. And, we can just talk about it and be able to fill everyone all the details. You want me to do that?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. And then just keep in mind, you guys, listen, uh, want to be very, very straightforward with you guys. Like, this is something that Rabu and I are personally putting our own money in on it. Okay. So for us, there's many different projects, many different things that we've looked at where we put our own money in. And sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not so great. But when we find something that's really, really massive, we decide that we want to tell the whole world about it. So this is just one of those things that we're personally putting our own money in on it. And if you guys decide you want to do it, we want to share with you the potential that we see. That way, if you decide you want to do it, you can do it at your own will.
Absolutely.
All right. So, all right, guys. So let me pull this up real quick. And before I actually get deep into what this project is, this is actually something that it's personally new for me. I am not a meme coin kind of guy. In fact, both Rabu and I, we hold a nice bag of Sheeb. Shiba is probably the only one now that we hold as a meme coin. Outside that, I think meme is something that there's no utility. There's no use for it. It's purely speculative. But here's the fact: the people who actually find the right meme coin that get in early, that is part of the inner circle, they just find it at the right place at the right time. They actually get 500x on their money. They get 1,000x on their money. In fact, just in the last few months, Solana, I think you guys may have heard this, Solana actually have been crushing it. This blockchain, just to keep it really simple for you guys, their trading volume in the last 24 hours is around 12 billion every 24 hours. And that's 90% is meme coins. That means that there's a big community of people that believe in the project. These different, like, dogs with hats and, Bomi. There's all these different ones that some of you guys have heard of, some of you guys have never heard of before. But the fact of the matter is 90% of the freaking volume that's coming in through Solana is through these, I call them entertainment coins. They're just for entertainment. It's like fun. It's like, oh, that's cute. And they're just getting in on it. Actually, the volume is outperforming Ethereum. So why is that? It's because people just want to have fun with these. They're cute, right? Robert, what do you think?
No, and you're right. And for those who don't know what the hell we're talking about right now, okay, these coins are forms of cryptocurrency. Like, people don't know, Bitcoin is a meme coin. Okay, it has no utility.
That's
It's a meme
fact.
coin. That's a fact. It's a meme coin. But like, you can buy stuff with Bitcoin. You can buy Lamborghinis with Bitcoin. You can use Bitcoins at grocery stores. You can use Bitcoin at airports internationally. I was just in Mexico. There are ATM Bitcoin machines every damn way, everywhere. A restaurant we went to, they took Bitcoin. So it's just a meme coin. And as Twan said, it's crazy with these damn coins. I live in New Jersey, right? But I'm not an Atlantic City guy. I don't go to the casinos a lot. I played craps for the first time in my life in Vegas to win a month ago when I was with the NFL, and I won. I started with $1,000. I started with $100. I won $2,000. And I
Oh,
don't
that's
like
big.
gambling because they didn't build them big ass casinos so I could win all the money. They didn't build them for that. They built them for losers. But with that said, these darn tokens and this cryptocurrency that most people know about, but people are scared of, it's people making hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars by taking chances on these damn tokens. Imagine if you bought Bitcoin when it was $2.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be in this conversation, bro.
I damn sure would be on the Zoom right now. I've been fade to black somewhere,
Yeah, so yeah, the point well taken is that Bitcoin, there is no utility, it's just a transfer of value. And that's what people see these meme coins are. There is no utility behind it, but people see value in them, they believe in it, they buy them, and then if you get in early enough and you're able to actually, be at the right place at the right time, you can actually capitalize. Now, the unique thing about this meme coin is that it's not just a coin. There's an entire ecosystem behind it. And my goal, I was telling Rabu about this, is like, it took us a couple of days to kind of wrap our brain around it. But my goal is, myself and Rabu, we're going to talk you guys through it, because once you see that there's a whole ecosystem, they call it a meme-verse. It's a whole entire like little metaverse all wrapped in one. But my question is, what if I told you guys that you have the opportunity to buy one token, but you're gifted with all 11 for free? Okay. So this is what caught my attention, that, wait a minute, all I have to do is just buy one and you're going to give me a total of 11 for free. I was like, man, one of these things are going to hit. So I'm going to go through it and you guys can get a chance to see what Solheist is and what the whole Mimiverse is all about. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this stuff because this stuff can go over people's head, but just know that the total supply for this token is 14 billion. There's a big chunk of it set aside for liquidity, which allows you to be able to swap it. And 4 billion is set aside for the pledge. So this is where we're going to focus on. This 4 billion is for us. Okay. We get a chance to really capitalize on this right here. And the crew, right? If you guys ever watch Money Heist, like when I saw this, I'm like, this kind of reminds me of Money Heist. And it's interesting because if you look at Money Heist, it's the top 10 Netflix series in the entire world. It's translated in 25 freaking languages. So globally, when people see this token, it's going to pull a big community. There's going to be massive community of people that are like, I love this show. It's entertaining. Because why? It's translated in Japanese, Korean, Spanish, Chinese, right? English. I mean, once you start tapping to all these languages, imagine the amount of people and the influx of people that are going to say, I want to participate in this. And so there's 10 different tokens that are following the Solheist token right afterwards. And the total supply of this is 140 million. Now, You can watch this later. You can pause it later, but I don't want to spend too much time on the tokenomics because to me, it might be overwhelming for the average person. Rabu, you want to say anything before I keep going?
No, one thing is that I got it, and I'm the average person, bro. You mean to tell me when I buy one token, I'm going to get 10 other tokens, and at some point in time, I'm going to be able to cash all these darn tokens in and turn it into cash?
100%. They're all going to be on exchanges.
Now, oh, that's another thing. I know that the company said, or the smart contract or whatever, they're in talks with KuCoin, they're in talks with Binance, they're in talks with all these darn exchanges. Is that right?
Yep, they're on there. There's two tier one. Tier one means that they're the highest level of exchanges. So there's two top tier one exchanges that is being secured, and also it's going to be on the exchanges on the Solana network as well, guaranteed.
Wow, that's major.
Yep. So let's dive in really quick here, you guys. So make a pledge. So what does a pledge mean? A pledge is like you're making a commitment. In other words, it's like staking, right? If you guys know what staking means, meaning like you're making a deposit in return receiving something else. That's pretty much what a pledge is. And so one pledge is equivalent to $1. So what does $1 get you? $1 gets you 40 Solheist tokens. So your $1 when you make a pledge will give you 40 Solheist tokens. And it'll be vested. The definition of vesting means it'll be actually be slowly, gradually releasing to you every single day for the next 2 years. So what does that look like? $1 equals 40 Solheist. If you put $10 in, you're getting 400 Solheist. If you put $100 in, you're getting 4,000 Solheist, right? Simple math. You take that, if you took 4,000 Solheist, divide it in 24 months, take that month, divide it in 30 days, you're getting that gradually released to you every single day for the next 2 years. Now, can you cash it out? The answer is yes. Once it hits the exchanges after 60 days, you can actually swap it out and cash it out. No problem. We can talk about that afterwards. But Rabu, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say, just to give people a perspective. So if I bought 100, if I pledged 100, I have 4,000, right?
Yep. Correct.
And I have 2 years that I can take out that, cash it out, that 4,000. So I would take 4,000 divided by 2 years, which is 730 days, right?
Yep.
So 4,000, hold on, I'm a calculator guy, divided by 730. So I could take out literally 5.4, well, $5.50 a day, back every day if I chose to, but it's still going to increase because the token's going to increase. That's $5.50 if it didn't increase, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, bro, that's a good perspective because being able to break that down so that way people can do the math on that. It's important because guys, you're receiving this on a passive basis every single day. Now, I know some of you guys might be thinking like, why is it vested? Well, there's a whole entire mechanism that they're going to protect all of us to make sure that the price of the token doesn't dump. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, we are actually getting in like the pledge campaign allows you to get in early before it hits the exchanges, before it hits the retail market. We're getting, if you look on the right side where it says Sol Pledge Benefits, it says get Solheist token. What this really means is that you're getting it at the bare bottom lowest price. In fact, you're getting 15 times more Solheist token than if you went on the exchange and then you bought it with the retail market. So you're getting it like, think of it like it's wholesale. The second benefit of why this pledge is very unique is that 25% of the total pledge supply of all of the rest of the 10 tokens inside the ecosystem, you qualify for that. So 25% of whatever you put in, 25% is matched to you, and it'll be airdropped to you. What does that mean? That means that in your wallet, you don't have to do anything different. Passively, these tokens will be dropped to your wallet and you can liquidate it when the time comes. Free. Okay, free on top of that. Last thing is that I think people just want to be part of the inner circle sometimes. Like, hey, what are you guys doing with your tokens? How you increasing the value, all this stuff like that. So we will all be part of the inner circle if we're making a pledge during the 60-day. All right. So outside of that, these are just little extra details on the crew. The crew is like the character tokens, the other 10. Just know that keeping it simple is that for the Solheist token, it's a 2-year vesting. For the crew tokens, the other characters, the other 10, it's only vested for 1 year. So you're going to get it a whole lot faster than the Solheist token. Rabu, you want to say something on this?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So guys, couple other benefits I think is massive, guys. Like for me, when Rabu and we didn't even catch this the first like week we started learning about it. It had to incubate, but massive bonus if you decide to participate in the first like early adopter, right? So this whole thing is only 60 days only. The first 15 days is considered phase 1. The second 15 days after is phase 2. Then the next 15 days is phase 3. Then the last 15 days, making it 60 days, is phase 4. If you prepare early enough in the first 15 days, you get a 50% bonus on token on top of what you just pledged. For example, you buy $100, you get another 50 in pledges. You get another 50% matched to your pledge, adding to your pledge. So your daily passive is like more. Think of it like that. Now, if you missed that, it's okay. The next 15 days will get you a 40% bonus. And then the next phase will be 30%. And then if you just totally slipped up, you're like, oh my gosh, I slept on it. At least you still get a 20% bonus on top of whatever you pledged. Okay. And
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I got
go ahead. Go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
so this hits the market 60 days from now. So right now, I don't even like the phrase pre-launch because it's so cliche. It
It is cliche, but yeah, technically it is a pre-launch, but yeah, it is cliche, but you're right. It is a pre-launch.
So within the next 60 days, before it hits the market, I have these tokens. And I've never seen a coin hit the market ever and not go up. Never. It's never happened. It's never happened ever in existence. The fact that it hits the market and is retail is going to go up, right? I've never seen a coin not go up. So I can say hypothetically, or I can say for myself, whatever I buy in these tokens, 60 days from now, it's going to go up and I'm going to be in profit mode, period.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, you have the highest chance of being able to maximize all benefits. The airdrops, that's passive. The 50% bonus. Heck, even if you got midway 30% bonus, I mean, you're maximizing your financial benefits massively. And of course, when it launches, which I'll show you in the calculator, I'll show everybody with the calculator, you'll be able to see like how much profits that is potentially there for all of us. Yeah, yes, the answer is yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to you, dude.
No, it's good. So anyways, let's continue on. This gives us an example, right? So let's say, for example, you put $1,000 in, that equals to 1,000 pledges. Remember, a pledge it's like incubating for the next 2 years, and it's gradually releasing to you every single day, which when it hits the exchange 60 days later, you can cash out whenever you want. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's liquidable after the 60-day pledge is done. So your 1,000 pledge will equal to 40 Solheist tokens. Remember, we're not counting these bonuses on top of it. We're just saying bare minimum, your 1,000 pledge equals 40,000 Solheist. But in addition to that, 25% is matched. So you get in this case, because you put 1,000 in, you get a 250 pledge for Sol Professor, 250 pledge for Sol Tokyo, 250 pledge for Sol Rio. These are all extra tokens, which means that it's going to gradually release 100 tokens out for the next year for free in airdrops to you. And the thing I really like about this is that the supply for these tokens are a lot less. Some of you guys are like really new to this stuff. Like, Tuan, what do you mean? Talk to me in like layman's terms. Maybe Rabu can be more effective at this than I am. What it means is that when there's less supply, there's more demand. When there's more demand, the value of these tokens will skyrocket a whole lot more easier than one with a large amount of supply, because There's so much out there in the marketplace. I mean, look, I live in the United States. I love United States, right? But we know that the Federal Reserve constantly prints out that damn dollar all the time. And that's why there's inflation that's going on. But if you actually have low supply and it's finite and it's limited and it's very low, the demand will appreciate the value significantly. So that's my thought on this.
Now I give you an example. Right now I'm looking, I'm a Lambo fan, and I'm looking
Yeah,
at the Revolto. Actually, I have a picture in front of my desk. The
bro,
Revolto,
that one's legit.
yo, it's amazing. It's out. I'm on a waiting list actually. But the
Jeez.
supply is so damn low. There's $600,000 for the car, and it's a waiting list of over 200 people right now at this one dealership, and we're on a waiting list.
And
You
that
got
price is going to go up because as more people want it, that price is going to go. So it's the appreciating asset.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I think everybody gets it. I'm sure there's someone here who's probably ladies bought a Birkin bag. Like my wife has a Birkin, and I know there's one young lady who has 10 Birkins. She bought them things so cheap. Now they're so expensive, and that's if you're into bags and retail, whatever. But they get the point. It happens even way faster and better when it comes to tokens.
Yeah, man. So, but that's pretty much like an idea of what the project is. I mean, Rabu, I know that you are fired up about this, that it's not MLM, it's not like multi, because gosh, man, sometimes we're just kind of, hey, I love the industry. We were founded in that industry, but sometimes we just want something very simple where we can just enjoy and I just have fun with it. So you want to fill in on how, what an advocate is?
Absolutely. And Twan, you're right. It's not MLM. There's no startup cost, there's no monthlies, there's no corporate office, there's no customer support, there's no secretary. I know they have a Telegram group. But you don't have nobody's gonna bother you. You don't have to bother. It's a smart contract on the blockchain. Nobody owns it. That's the cool thing. These opportunities come to us all the time. We're like, yo, we want to speak to the owner. We can't even speak to a damn owner. It's just it's a project on the blockchain, just like Bitcoin. You can't get to the owner of Bitcoin. You try.
No.
Same thing. But people are going to make a ton of money. What's cool about this, and unlike Bitcoin, right? When you buy your own tokens and you refer people, okay, to get tokens, they're gonna give you, you're gonna earn percentages. That's what this company is doing to make sure that this blockchain, this project is doing to make sure that these tokens hit the world fast. And so you have 3 levels, like, which is amazing. So let's just say Twan's a friend of mine, and when I have my link, I'll never tell Twan to buy a token ever. I'll never tell Twan to put his money into anything because I don't. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a fiduciary advisor. I'm not going to do that. But what I do with my link all the time, I put it on Facebook. I put it on Instagram. People find it who I don't know. They just find the darn link, and then they go participate at their own cost, at their own risk. It happens every darn day. It happens with everybody, okay? If I was in Amway right now or Melaleuca, y'all familiar with those companies? Melaleuca doesn't let you put your link online, but like
Yep.
Amway, maybe Mary Kay or Avon or whatever. If I put my link online, or Legal Shield, they're having a convention right now. That's what Twan and I met each other in Legal Shield. If I put my link somewhere online and somebody goes to my link, unbeknownst to me, and they buy or they get a service, I get a commission from it. Okay. Well, in this instance, not only they're going to give you a commission, they're going to give you tokens also. So the cool thing is anyone that goes to your link that's on your first level, whatever they pledge, you're going to get 20% of it. So, or 20% extra, not of their money, but a 20% extra from the project, from the smart contract. So somebody puts $1,000, you're going to get $200, but that $200, 100 is going to come to you in tokens, and the other 100 is going to come to you basically spendable. So you could go cash it out for USDT or cash, literally. That's amazing. That's on your first level. On your second level, you get 10%. So Twan found my link online. He signs up. Then Twan puts his link online. Twan cousin sign up. I don't know Twan cousin. Okay. His cousin going to sign up. I'm going to get 10%. It's going to be split in half. Half of that 10% is going to go in tokens. The other half is going to come to cash for me. Or I could trade it for cash. Real simple. And then Twan cousin signs up his boss at his job. I don't know Twan's cousin at his job because I ain't know Twan cousin, right? But I'm still going to get 5%. And it goes 3 levels. And as many people in the world find this token, and find my link, they're going to sign up on my link and I'm going to get paid. in tokens that are appreciating, but I'm also going to get paid in tokens that I can cash out immediately. And as soon as Twan hits the button, soon as he hits the button, he makes a pledge, it shows up in my wallet from the blockchain immediately within nanoseconds, which is incredible. And then I could take it, go on an exchange. Some of you guys use Coinbase, what do you use? Coinbase, you use CoinZoom, you use Kraken, you use crypto.com, you use Binance, you use KuCoin, wherever you use, you can go to that exchange and change it for cash, get it sent to your bank account, and go spend it and buy groceries. It's ridiculous. And thousands of people, and I mean thousands of people outside the United States already know about this. Why are we always last to get shit torn in the States?
Yeah, I don't know. It just is what it is.
So that's amazing. So you can refer people. You can change the next slide.
Yep. And guys, I love how Rabu explains. Super simple. Just know that when you get paid 50% in cash, which is basically cashable, just know that the other 50%, which is very unique, it is paying you in tokens, but you're not receiving the tokens right away. It's added to your pledge, and basically your pledge is increasing, like it's being stacked, and that means that your passive that is being released to you every single day starts growing perpetually. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the community starts believing the token and they're choking out the supply, the value of these tokens starts appreciating more. So you're going to start seeing the dollar value being able to increase, as your passive is being released to you. Yeah, it's interesting.
Crazy. And so here's the roadmap, right? Now I know it says April 25th here, but we got wind that it's going to start on May 1st.
That's huge. We got time.
Yeah, we got time, May 1st. So what's today, the 20th?
Yeah, the 20th. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't work, so we don't know damn dates.
Yeah.
So it's going to start on May 1st. Everyone will be able to get their tokens. What's cool about that, Solheist launches in June on DEX and the top tier exchange. So that's amazing. So some of you are familiar with, again, top tier exchanges are like the Binances, the KuCoins, the Krakens, the what other ones, man? There's so many damn exchanges out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's Bybit, there's so many of them out there. But yeah, I would say everyone knows Binance, everyone knows Coinbase, everyone knows KuCoin. But yeah, I mean, top tier is top tier.
Absolutely. And then also in June, Soul Professor Praise the campaign, it keeps rolling. It keeps growing. Okay. And it's going to launch there, which is phenomenal. And if I'm not mistaken, that's when the crews start to pop in, right?
Yep, exactly. The crew. Yep.
Perfect. And then what's great about that, they hit the exchange in July. And so we're in the beginning before this thing explodes. I don't know about you guys. I've had an opportunity to be in the beginning of some projects. Like some of you guys know right now, and it's not a shameless plug, but Proteins Tea. I'm in the beginning with Proteins Tea. The company's been around for 14 years, but they decided to do a tea, right? And right now, all celebrities and athletes, they're loving the tea. It's pretty cool. Y'all see it all over my page. But I'm in the beginning. Yep. Do you know what happens when you get in the beginning of something that's solid? Okay, you win. Everybody always here. And we were in network marketing. People used to say, man, you made all the money because you got started way back then. Remember that?
Yep.
And that wasn't always the case. We just bust our behind. That's why we made money. But in this case, with a project like this, before it hits the retail market, you just benefit. This is going to be ridiculous, man. This is crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, Rabu, I love how you brought up how simple it is that the whole crew will start unfolding over time. Just to keep an idea, you guys, is like the Solheist pledge, right? This campaign only goes for 60 days. It goes onto the exchange. On the exchange, you have three options. You can swap your Solheist for cash, Solana, USDT. Number two, you can hold on to it, be a quote unquote hodler. That's what people call them. You hold it for many reasons. Maybe you believe in it. Maybe you think it's cool. Or, I mean, again, Rabu and I, we hold a lot of sheep, right? We hold a lot of sheep just because we see the future where it can go, right? Anyways, the third thing you can do is do exactly what Rabu said is Soul Professor Pledge campaign goes live. And the third option is you can take your your yield, your whatever you've earned passively. And you can even buy them from the exchange if you want, if you believe in it that much. And you can actually take that and actually make a pledge for Sol Professor and earn passive from Sol Professor. This only goes for 30 days. And then after 30 days, it hits the exchange in July. And just like what Rabu said, every month after that, there's another pledge for Rio. Then there's another pledge for Tokyo. Then there's another pledge for, Berlin. And basically, what's great about it is that 3-level advocate bonus, every time someone makes a pledge, you earn 20%, 10%, 5% again. Yep.
It's amazing. And so here's the action plan. They're going to push for a listing on tier 1 exchanges, as I mentioned. Again, best example, people familiar with Binance, KuCoin, so on and so forth. Okay, they're going to start with 8 million in open liquidity on Solana's DEX, which is important. And guys, look up Solana. Like I have Solana right now in Exodus. There's Solana in the Trust Wallet for those who carry wallets. There's Solana on MetaMask. There's Solana everywhere, and it's a strong coin. Actually, I think it's $1.50 today too, or so $1.40 or something like that today as well. They're going to canvas with tier 1 tier markets to run the Solheist market, and that's basically again making sure the retail market sees what's going on. There are going to be people who are going to be buying this that you don't know. You're going to see for those who watch the charts, the market chart, you're going to see this thing going up and down, up and down. It's just going to be more so. It'll be going up and down and up and down and up and down all the way up. Okay, especially early on, and that's a big deal when you talk about tokens. Now, Twan, key opinion leaders in the community, are those like the biggest, the big influencers, in all these countries?
So guys that have huge influence to actually move the markets. If you can get a key opinion leader to actually start supporting it, endorsing it, and drive it, it'll pump the token and the ecosystem. So they've already secured, as far as I know, 3 different strong top KOLs already. And this has nothing to do with what we're participating. We're participating in the pledge campaign. Once it launches on the exchange, all this stuff really matters because this is all stuff that they're investing millions and millions and millions of dollars to establish brand recognition, to bring the KOLs, the key opinion leaders, the influencer. I mean, we get a chance to participate in the early adoption of it. And then while it's getting adopted, the developers and the team behind this, they're investing millions and millions of the dollars into making sure that it becomes mainstream, which is what we want.
And what's cool about this, guys, there'll be articles out. There's so many crypto articles out there. For example, I was in 3 crypto articles in addition to Forbes, as you can see behind me, but I was also in 3 different crypto publications. So this will be in all type of crypto publications. You'll see ads on Facebook, TikTok. You're going to see reels. Again, you'll see it on Dex Tools before the launch. It's amazing. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be everywhere. You're going to see Solheist everywhere. Now, it's real easy to get engaged. When the time comes on May 1st, well, right now you can go to download Phantom Wallet. So right now, everyone should download Phantom Wallet if this is something you're going to participate in. And you can find Phantom Wallet in the App Store, and you can find it in the Google Play Store. So download Phantom Wallet on your phone for free ASAP. It's a big, giant wallet. You can see the reviews on it. It's major. Then go purchase you some Solana. And you can purchase it from any exchange. Some of you already have USDT. You can swap it for Solana. You can swap Bitcoin for Solana. You can swap Ethereum for Solana. You can use your credit card in most places and buy you some Solana. Okay. On May 1st, you get an invitation link. Okay. Once you get that invitation link, right, make your pledge because you'll already have your Solana in your wallet. You just go make your pledge. And then share your link with other people if you choose to, or put it on Facebook or put it on Instagram. You really, like me, don't tell people what to do with their money. Don't tell people to buy the token. Just throw it out there to the ether, to the universe, and people will find that link and sign up on their own. It happens all the time.
Yep, 100%. So, guys, I mean, that kind of gives you an idea of what Solheist is. It's amazing. It's fun. I love it. I love how it looks. It looks very entertaining. And just keep in mind, you guys, like you can go to or you can jot it down, solheist.org. There's a lot of information that's here, and it's digestible, right? It's not overwhelming. I would, if I were you, I would actually start with this one right here and then just work your way down. But these videos are only 3 minutes or 1 minute or 2 minutes. They're very entertaining. And then the professor's pitch is what Rabu and I just went over with you guys. Just so you guys know, this is the first time we did it, right? We didn't like, we just like, hey, let's just kind of skim through this together, because personally, we're going to put a big bag in this ourselves, just because we really see the power behind this this whole meme-verse ecosystem. One thing I want to show you guys is this pledge calculator. Yo, when Rabu and I were messing around this 2 days ago, right? We were just messing with the numbers just to see the potential behind it. And I want to show you guys what Rabu and we were doing 2 or 3 days ago. So again, you can go here, click on pledge calculator, and just mess around with it, okay? Do it at your own discretion. But let's say, for example, you decide to put $100 in. So there's 100 in pledges that's incubating and, you know, having a daily release to you, right? Just like what Rabu mentioned to you. And let's say you were late to the party and you got a 20% bonus on top of your pledge. So that's 120. 100 plus 20%, that's 120. That's incubating. That means that you have 4,800 Solheist tokens that's basically marinating and releasing a passive yield to you every single day, okay? Now, this might be foreign language to you, but I'll make sure I'll try my best to break it down. Let's say the market cap reached 2.8 billion. What does that mean? Market cap means the amount of people that are believing in the project and using their own money and contributing towards that project, right? Every single dollar is added to that project, making it a market cap. So let's say there's $2.8 billion that's been put into this project, Solheist. That means the price of this coin will reach 20 cents, okay? Now, your 100 that you put in, your potential return is $1,560. This is gradually releasing to you every single day for the next 2 years. Let's say that you're only able to capitalize on half of that. That's still 700, you know, you 7 times your money. Now, look, the numbers gets crazy. Let's say, for example, you put 1,000 in, right? 1,000 in, the market cap was 2.8 billion at 20 cents per coin. Your 1,000 potential return, again, potential, results may vary, you know, blah, blah, blah. This is educational purposes only. That's 15,600.
Quick question. What's the market cap for Bitcoin?
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Let's look at some comparison of that.
Yeah,
so Bitcoin's market cap is hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions, 1.2 trillion. 1.2 trillion.
And look at all these other tokens.
So that obviously,
no, because I know people may see 2 billion and think 2 billion is a big number. No, all of these tokens are in a billion. To hit a billion in market cap is easy. Coins do that shit in their sleep. So
look at Shiba, right? I mean,
yeah, look at Shiba.
Go ahead.
14 billion. No. Yeah. 14 billion. That's crazy.
Yeah, 14 billion. And this is we're not even at bull market yet. Bull market meaning like the market hasn't even exploded yet. And it's 14 billion. And we're talking about a 2.8 billion, right? 2.8 billion. Let's look at something else, right? There was one, some of you guys might know it, and anyone that's into meme coins, there's like dog with hat, like this one right here, dog with hat. Yeah, actually, no, let me scroll down.
You guys understand how easy it is and how fast tokens get to $1 billion market cap. Like,
yep, here it is. Dog with hat. Whiff is it launched just less than 2 months ago. 2 months ago, and it's a 2.8 billion market cap. They ain't got no crazy community like how all of us have. What if all of us we band together and we're like, let's pump this coin, right? Honestly, that's how I see it. 2.8 billion. 2.8 billion. And then we look at this one, 2.8 billion. I honestly think that we can totally do that. And for 1,000 in pledges, you're getting 15,600. Let's say you only were able to just extract half of that. That's still 7,500 that you get. Now,
And try to so people coming late to the party. Change that phase as if it was 50%.
Bro, I forgot about that. Let's move that up.
This is when people started on May 1st.
20,000 that you can potentially get.
Now, what if they put 10,000?
All right. Now we messing with everybody's head at this point. You put 10,000 in, that's almost 200,000 at a market cap of 2.8 billion. Now, if we really want to mess up people's heads up, like I get messed with my head, let's say you don't ever hit a billion. Let's say we hit 9 cents. No. 7 cents. 980 million. We don't even touch a billion. Your 10,000 becomes 117,000 potential. Let's say you only were able to cash out half of that. No, that's 60,000 that you're able to get, 6 times your money. Yeah, you got to mess around with this stuff. Okay, that's all I'm saying. This thing right here, you can't sleep once you mess around. Now, the thing is, I can't keep my mouth shut when I get excited about something, right? So for me, I'm telling everybody that this is where I'm putting my money in. And let's say, for example, you didn't, let's say you put some money in pledges, okay? But let's say you decide to become an advocate and start referring people. And let's say you referred, and remember what you said, 50% becomes cash. It goes into your phantom wallet. You can liquidate it. You can cash out, boom. But the other 50% you earn in Solheist, and it's added to your pledge. Let's say that you earned 10,000 in commissions. This is commission, y'all. We're not talking about you earned this in commission. That means you have 117,000 incubating, releasing to you passively every single day.
Every day.
Every day. Let's say you had 100,000 in commission. That's $1 million. That's not even a market cap of $1 billion yet. Let's say we got overzealous, right?
I just gotta grab my daughter's call real quick. You can finish.
Yep. Let's say this was 20 cents. No. Let's say it did hit 2.8 billion, and there was 100,000 in pledges that you earned through bonuses. You didn't put it in, you earned it through bonuses. That's 1.9 million. Okay. These are crazy numbers, guys. Crazy numbers. Let's just mess around with this for a second. Let's just say that we went crazy with it and the community pumps it up to 7 billion. This 100,000 becomes 3.7 million that's in pledges released to you. By the way, guys, some people have asked, can you withdraw this? Yes, it goes on the exchange after the 60-day pledge is done. It hits the exchanges immediately. All the KOLs, all the influencers. Look, guys, the guys that developed this project, they're already taking responsibility to secure the exchanges, the key opinion leaders, all this stuff. It's withdrawable after 60 days. Now, remember, your pledge goes on for 2 years, but whatever you receive every day, think of it like it's a daily allowance. Whatever your daily allowance is, you can take that. You can make a pledge on the other tokens. You can cash it out. You can withdraw it. No problem on the exchange. It's not all an internal exchange. These are public exchanges that's in the open market that you can swap.
And that's not counting the other 11 that's rolling every month after that, which is crazy. So, Tron, we got to bounce. I got to go pick up my daughter from a community service event that she has in this great educational group called Teen Shop. It's phenomenal. They're in California, Philly, and in New Jersey. So I got to go pick her up real quick. But she just called me to remind me I need to pick her up at 1 o'clock.
I got to go.
Half an hour away. So I'm going to be late. But
yes. Man. So guys, we're wrapping up. Thank you so much for taking the time with us on a Saturday. We're just so excited about it. And we're all community players. So whenever we find something that we think that is hot, that we know that is early, that gives people their first movers advantage, we want to be able to share it with the community. Just go to solheist.org, mess around with that, watch the videos. There's a Telegram channel. You're not able to like see each other, but that channel allows you to get updates. Just know what Rabu mentioned is that it doesn't launch till May 1st. So you have the opportunity to take advantage of really, I guess it's a cliche thing, but you can learn, you can pre-launch before it goes live on May 1st. So that's my only last comment. Rabu, you want to say anything else? But we're pretty much done.
Now I gotta get out here and go get my baby girl before she kicked my butt.
All right.
Hey, y'all, see y'all later. We don't have any links now. You can't sign up on that site. Nobody has a link until May 1st. So once we get our links, we'll post them publicly. If you choose to go play around with it, you can. We ain't calling you. We ain't telling you what to do. We mind our damn business, making our own tokens. If that's all you want to do, God bless you. Go for it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rabu. We'll talk soon. Bye, everybody.
Right, later.
Wasn't that exciting or what? If you're not excited, I know I definitely am excited for this project. So the question is, how do you get started, right? Well, the first thing you need to do to get started is download your Phantom wallet, right? So you're going to download your Phantom wallet, then you're going to load up that wallet with Solana. All right, you're going to need Solana to buy this coin. Once you have gotten your Solana, you come back to this video. In the description box, you're going to see the link for you to be able to purchase that coin. Click on that link, guys, and go ahead and buy yourself some Solheist. So let's heist some money. Looking forward to seeing how many bags we can grab.